제 180회 친구한테 보내는 거야?
네, 안녕하십니까. Hello everyone and welcome to Let's Speak Korean. I'll be your host, Lisa Kelley, and guiding you along next to me is Stephen.
That's
Hi.
right. 안녕하세요. I'm Stephen Revere. Thank you all for being with us once again for another lesson in Korean. And we're going to be talking more about 문자 today and such. We've got two students with us to discuss such things.
Hi, our teachers. Hi, ladies and gentlemen. 여러분 안녕하세요. My name is Marina and I'm from Ukraine.
안녕하세요, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Ganbei from Nepal.
네. 자, let's go and take a look at what we'll be learning today.
Wrap it up.
With Lisa
And Steven.
여자친구한테 문자 메시지 보내는 거야?
응, 아직 서툴러서 시간이 걸려.
그럼 음성 메시지를 남기지 그래.
문자 메시지가 요금이 더 싸잖아.
네, I don't know if you understood everything, but these are useful expressions because we're all just learning the Korean language, or actually everyone's always a learner and we're always getting used to new things. So let's cover the first line. 여자친구한테 문자 메시지 보내는 거야? Are you sending a 문자 message, text message to your girlfriend?
Yeah. And the thing that I always, even to this day, still have to be careful of is 한테 is only used for people. Okay? When I translate it straight to to, right? Yeah. So then you translate it straight to to, and then you start saying, 그 건물 한테 가야 돼. I have to go to that building or something. No. Be careful. You cannot do that. 한테 only gets attached to people. And then they say, 문자 메시지. Pay attention to the spelling there. 메시지. 보내는 거야, right? And you send a 문자 메시지, right? You could just say 문자 보내는 거야 too. Okay, that's okay, but you can also add on to the end 메시지, right?
And Stephen says this is another great way to learn Korean, right? Because he's always sending messages. I'm like, just, call them or whatever. And he says, no. And he writes it all perfectly with all the 받침 in there because he says this is a great way to practice learning and
the correct spacing too. This is Koreans often will send you these 문자 with no spaces in the middle. And then you have to sit there trying to, that's also very good practice for, what the heck does this say?
Where does it end?
What word is this? Anyway, sending 문자 is a great way to study Korean.
After he says this, we have Stephen saying which we have a lot. Yes, of course. Okay. 아직 서툴러서. Okay, Stephen's going to cover this in a minute here, but let's just listen to the pronunciation. 서툴러서. 시간이 걸려. Okay, it takes time because I'm still, not so good at it. I'm really, not so great at this.
서투르다 is the original verb. Okay. 서투르다. Then, when conjugated into the 아어요 form, just like 모르다, we've done this many times. 모르다 becomes what? 몰라요, right?
Okay.
서투르다 becomes 서툴러요, right? That is to be not very good at something. Be a little bit clumsy at it, okay? Not
문자 message. Now we're learning 음성 message. 음성 is your voice, right? So a voice message is what we're leaving. So why don't you leave 남기다 a voice message for your girlfriend instead, Stephen?
There's an option, but then I wouldn't be practicing my 문자. Then I'd never be able to do 문자. Anyway, 그럼 음성 메시지를 I gotta be careful of pronunciation myself. 메시지를 남기다. When you leave, 남기다. Yeah.
Okay.
Leave behind a message. Okay. The food, 음식이 남다. Okay. The food, there's food left over. 음식이 남았어요. Okay. There's food left over. But when I leave food behind, then I use 남기다, right?
Okay.
Let's try repeating this. 그럼 음성 메시지를 남기지 그래.
음성 메시지를 남기지 그래.
Very nice.
음성 메시지를 남기지 그래.
Much better.
All right. Okay, and lastly, Stephen says, 문자 메시지가 요즘 더 싸잖아. There was a reason. It wasn't a practice. Okay. It's cheaper. Okay. And it is, right? Okay. Let's try repeating this first before we hear his explanation. 문자 메시지가 요금이 더 싸잖아.
문자 메시지가 요금이 더 싸잖아.
문자 메시지 요금이 더 싸잖아요.
And you need the ka in there, a reminder.
문자 메시지, we've had ga, you making that into the subject. 요금, that is the fare we've had before.
Price.
We had that as the 택시 요금, didn't we? But here, it's not really fare as much as it is the cost or the price of something. 요금이 더 싸잖아. And be careful on that pronunciation. You don't 더 싸잖아. You have to do 더 싸잖아. Okay, you've got that double shit in there, and they're pointing out something. Hey, you know it's cheaper this way, right?
Okay.
Let's go to our Korean Insight. Korean Insight.
둘이 무슨 말 하는지 다 알겠는데요. 둘이 영어 프로를 가려고 그랬죠?
영화?
No.
Oh my gosh! Oh, he's amazing. I think that's why Koreans have the saying, 남말은 새가 듣고 반말은 쥐가 듣는다. I guess that's where that saying must have come from. What that means is, 남말 is daytime speech, right? 말 is talking. And 새가 듣고, 새 is a bird. 듣다 is to hear. So the birds hear what you say during the day. And 반말은 the words or speech at night. 쥐가 듣는다. 쥐 is the rats. Okay, the rats. Or mice, if you want to put it more pretty way. Mice. And what does this mean? It means that, well, I guess the closest American saying would be the walls have ears, right?
Think about it as rats, you know, they are behind your walls. They can hear everything in your house. So if you relate it to that way, exactly what Stephen said is, you know, walls do have ears. Or the rats do.
And what it means is people are listening all the time. Don't think, and what else? That secrets spread very quickly. Okay, be careful about the secrets that you share because they will spread very quickly.
All right, and let's go on to grammar tips for today. Stephen, take it away.
So kind, she hands me these are the grammar tips. Okay, wonderful. Ladies and gentlemen, 친구한테 문자 메시지 보내는 거야. Are you sending a message to your friend, right? And 아직 서툴러서 시간이 걸려요. Because I'm not so good at it, I'm a little clumsy at it, it takes some time.
Okay, listen for those expressions in our flash animation.
여자친구한테 문자 메시지 보내는 거야?
응, 아직 서툴러서 시간이 걸려.
그럼 음성 메시지를 남기지 그래.
문자 메시지가 요금이 더 싸잖아.
All right, let's go practice just a few things. We had 한테 to a person. So, do you have something for me? Oh, no, 아파요.
리사한테 감기약 전해주세요.
리사한테? 알았어요. 리사한테 감기약.
To Lisa came the yak. Okay, the medicine. Anyways, thank you for joining us, and we'll see you back here next time. Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
알랑TV.com